I'm going to give you an introduction about Puerto Rico. Who's been here before?
First time.
First time? No, you look like, yeah,
I know.
you look from here.
Yeah, I'm Dominican.
See from here. Where are you from?
I'm Dominican.
Dominican. So
Yeah.
it's our sister island.
Right.
I love Dominican culture too.
Thank you.
Anyway, so Puerto Rico is one of the oldest company, Dominican Republic being the first. Actually, he's Española. Puerto Rico was the second major colony of the Spanish kingdom. We were discovered or encountered by Christopher Columbus in 1493. A city that's 500 years old, which for American standards, is very old. Has been very well preserved. Five city, completely circled by a wall, because many of the other Europeans coveted this location. Even though there was not much gold here, we are the easternmost island from the Big Antilles. And all the European countries coveted this location because it was the door, we think the door to the Americas. And all the gold from Mexico, all the gold from Peru will come through Puerto Rico, get stored in one of the fortifications that you might have seen when you came in with a boat, waiting for a ocean galley or so to take it to Europe. So all the pirates and all the other European nations knew that. So they all wanted Puerto Rico. And that, geopolitical situation also explains why we're still a colony. For U.S., we became part of the U.S. in 1898 as a result of the Spanish-American War. We are U.S. citizens. And so we were very instrumental for Cold War and in the future. So this is Puerto Rico. Nonetheless, we are a very rich culture. You're going to experience it not just by your sight, but also all that we're going to taste. And it's a very rich culture composed of many different heritage. First, the indigenous people. Taino Indians who came from South America and established themselves here had a very complex culture. And good music and good food that we're going to take. Anyways, then the Europeans who came to populate initially the Spanish, but later on in the 19th century, we got other immigrants from other Europeans, like the Irish, and the Corse. And so it's a melting pot. And then also the African population who came here with the unfortunate institution of slavery to work on the sugarcane, but who have nonetheless ever since enriched our culture. And that makes our, food so tasty and our music so rhythmful. Okay? Our hips don't lie. Anyways, let's continue to walk. And we are going to go along because our first stop are going to be like passion, tamarind, local fruit popsicles. So we have a palate cleanser and we get refreshed after a walk. Okay? If you have any question, my name is Francis. Any concerns, you feel comfortable, please.
Have you seen this book?
Can walk? I'm going to take a break.
Wing Factory.
¿Tú me dijiste como que el baño?
Coming and making our epic entrance in these beautiful stairs that I just have done recently. Celebrated the 500 years of the city of San Juan and the 50 years of the Fiestas Carnival of San Sebastian. It's going to take place next week. That's which makes us our holiday season 2 months long. So you're going to see 500 years of the city of San Juan, 50 years of San Sebastian Carnival. Let's go in. The old city. These were brought from Liverpool, England. And they have a special, you're from there? England. I don't know. Well, Spain and English were arch enemies. But the business people didn't care. So the Catalan traders brought this from Liverpool. And they paved our street. So you have a little piece of, see how we connected? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, we went through London and had a visit in Hathaway's cottage and the whole tourist thing.
You are welcome to get hydrated all the time. So make sure you have water if you want to buy a theater from the 1830s. And let's go look at the facade. So we have a row almost to ourselves. Except for the hold on. There's maybe residents who are allowed to come because there's so many involved. We're gonna go to another plaza, Christopher Columbus Plaza. We're gonna see an homage to Christopher Columbus in this plaza in the center. This is the guy who encountered Puerto Rico in 1493, and let's go. Rico became a military bastion for the Spanish Empire.
Guys, you have the best story I know. You're so
Hola, Lola! But don't believe her. I'm not. I'm still learning. You learn every day. This was, a military bastion. This is where the city ended. It was a completely walled city that the European medieval cities across the Atlantic. And this plaza over here, the Christopher Columbus, was not a plaza until the 19th century. It was sort of like for military exercises because the city actually ended here with this wonderful castle fortress that went all the way. It was larger. It went all the way to the water and completely circled the city. There was a door here which was called Puerta de Tierra, door of the land, connecting the city of old San Juan with the rest of the island. But because it was a city that was constantly sieged and attacked, it was there was all these fortifications. This is San Cristobal, the second main fort that was constructed in 1625. Pirates already from the British and the Dutch. And it was constructed 500 years later of the fort that was constructed in 1539, El Morro, the one that defends from attacks by sea, in the peak of the entrance to the bay. I don't know if you got to see when the ship came in. That's joined all the fortifications and completely circled the city. These forts, as you see, there are 3 flags. Anybody wants to guess what that third flag, which is not that recognizable, the U.S., of course, the Puerto Rican flag, and that third flag.
San Juan flag.
No. The Spanish Armada. So even though this fort is part of Park Services and it was used by the American Navy as well, after they're, keeping clean the water. For anybody interested in Arctic, these are marbles. So that's why they're
with all those people on there, you know,
Christmas, so we still have more party for everybody.